Hey guys, good morning from beautiful Southern Nevada. Hey, you know, last year I did a review on these Aguila mini shells, basically 12 gauge shotgun shells that are, well, they're mini shells, and this is what they look like right here. This is a slug. But anyways, I did a review on these, and I was really impressed on their performance. And I was using a Mossberg shotgun at the time, and these shells, man, they were just absolutely flawless in my shotgun. But in order to use mini shells in a Mossberg, you have to use this little OPSAL adapter. And it's made out of rubber, made in Texas. They cost about 16 bucks. So you have to use that adapter if you want this Mossberg to be reliable with mini shells. Now that brings us to the Remington 870. I had a lot of my viewers ask me when I did this previous review if those shells would work in an 870 without an adapter. And I said, well, I don't know. I don't have an 870. Well, I just picked this one up several months ago. So that's what we're going to do today, find out if this is going to cycle mini shells without an adapter. OPSAL only makes adapters for the Mossberg pump shotgun, the 500, the 590, the Maverick 88. They don't make one for any other shotgun, only the Mossberg. Now why is that? Well, let me show you real quick. On the Mossberg, you have an open design right here. In fact, this piece here, the lifter, Mossberg actually calls it an elevator, is an open design, so you can easily slip in an adapter right here. Now, on the 870 and probably every other shotgun made, it has a solid lifter, so there's just no way to put an adapter in here. So that's why they don't make one for the 870. I might also mention they don't make an adapter for the Mossberg 20 gauge either. Now why is that? Very simply, nobody makes a 20 gauge mini shell. So right now you can only get that adapter for the Mossberg 500 series pump shotguns. So on these mini shells I have the slugs. I also have some birdshot. And I also have some buckshot. And I also have some of this Federal Shorty 8-shot. And let's take a look at one of those real quick. Really not much to look at, but I'm going to show you. So you know what? Let's get this Remington loaded up and see what happens. Hey, real quick, so what's the advantage to mini shells? Well, there's actually a couple of good advantages. One, they're very effective, and we're gonna I'll show you that here later when we start shooting some targets. And second is magazine capacity. This Remington will hold 6 standard rounds, 2 3/4. Again, 6 of them. Mini shells, it will hold 9 of them. So that's a 50% increase. Now on this Mossberg, I have a side saddle mounted on it, and if I double stack those shells, bam, I have 8 extra rounds right here. The only disadvantage is cost. A box of 20 will cost $20, $22, so they're at least $1 a piece. But I'll tell you what, I like the fact that I've got 15 rounds right here, ready to go. Okay, I have 9 rounds of Aguila buckshot. So let's put this to the test and see what happens. Nope. I'm getting a double jam here. All right, well, that's not good. Let me try the Federal mini shells. Okay, 9 rounds of Federal 8-shot. You know what? As you've seen, these kind of hung up a little bit. Not quite as bad as the Aguila, but still. As far as reliability, nah, just doesn't work for me. So, let's try that Mossberg. Okay, just for comparison, here's the Mossberg with the adapter installed. That adapter takes about 5 seconds to put in. It just slips right in there and bam, you're ready to go. So, Aguila buckshot. And this only holds 8 rounds, by the way, instead of 9 like the 870. So, there you have it. Let's go to plan B. Okay, you're asking, what is plan B, Mix-Up 98? Well, plan B is this. I drove all the way out here, and you know how much gas costs today. Thank you, Joe. And I've got a truckload of targets, so you know what? Let's just have a little fun. I'm going to shoot the Mossberg, and I will put a few rounds through that Remington just to see what happens. But so, you know what? Let's just get some targets set up and have some fun. Okay, I'm going to fire 2 rounds of buckshot at 12 yards, and we'll see what happens. Now, this buckshot has 11 pellets in it. 7 of those pellets are 4 buck, and 4 of those pellets are 1 buck. And you can see that right here. So let's see what happens. Again, 12 yards. All right, let's go down and take a look. Oh yeah, should be 22 pellets on that. That's probably a wad right there. But yeah, that'll ruin your day. Okay, let's try 3 rounds of birdshot out of the Remington. Again, 12 yards. Maybe. Yeah, let's go check it out. Yeah, that's a pretty good pattern. I might mention both of those shotguns are cylinder bore, which basically means they have no choke to them. Okay, gonna fire 2 more rounds. 2 water jugs. First one on the left's gonna catch a buckshot. The one on the right, a slug. And I do have a GoPro mounted to that target frame. Again, buckshot and then slug. You know, I love shooting these slugs, so let's shoot another one just for the fun of it. This time out of the Remington. Maybe not. I know I could just drop it in the chamber, but this is a reliability test, so there we go. Yeah. So, do you want to use these for home defense? Nah, really, you don't. Just stick with your standard 2 3/4 or 3-inch shells and you'll be just fine. Anyways, thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time. Oh, you dumb. You. Look at this. You could double stack those. And now I have 8 rounds. And if this held 6 rounds, well then of course I would have 12 rounds, you dumbass.